Welcome to the Activision Skylanders March Update project. In this quick video, we will go over the scope of work and how to update the software on this display along with how to check it for functionality. This project starts on March 3rd. It is very important to Activision that you start on March 3rd because Nintendo Switch, the new console, is coming out and Activision has a new Skylanders Switch starter pack coming out for this game along with a couple of new Sensei character toys. All that is mentioned in your manual. It is very important that once you receive the box from Insert Focus that you go over it and make sure that you received all the manuals for the retailers that you are visiting. You will only receive one instructional manual for the whole project. But for each store, you will receive an approval page that will clearly outline all the photo requirements for that store and an area for the manager to sign off. Now, this year we're doing something different. The approval pages will require for you to fill out the store number, date, and the work order number on the top right section of the approval page. This way, if you lose one, or you need an extra one for some reason, you can simply download it from the work order or request it from Insert Focus. In addition to the paperwork, you also will receive an Allen key and a USB stick in a pink poly bag. When you arrive to the store, depending on the retailer, make sure to follow the sign-in instructions outlined in the manual. It is very important to us that you conduct yourself in a professional manner. Ideally, you are wearing the Insert Focus polo and you have an Insert Focus badge. It is required by every retailer for vendor compliance that you have this. If you do not have this, please reach out to us as soon as possible and request it. Ideally, you have a smartphone with Field Nation app pre-installed and you're filling out the work order requirements on the Field Nation app while you're on site and closing the work order before you leave the site. This speeds up the approval process on our end and ensures quality for Activision and the retailer, and you get the additional benefit of getting paid a lot faster this way. Once you checked in and you met with a store manager and you informed them of your scope of work, please go to the electronics department in the video game department, locate this display in the dedicated Skylanders section and look for the product in the manual that we're asking you to locate. Along with the product photos, you will also see that there is a number for each of the product. We're giving you this information in case you don't see it on the sales floor. Alert the associate in that department that you can't find it so they can look up in their PDA or in their other POS system to see if they have this product in the back room or it is located somewhere else on the sales floor. It is very important to Activision that you do find it and it is on the sales floor. So alert this to the sales associate at the store, and while maybe they're going in the back room to find it and bring it out, you can move on with the manual and perform your other steps. We will now go over how to update this display with the USB stick. First step is to locate the display and make sure it is fully functional. The functionality of this display with the illuminated header is at Toys R Us, and at Target stores the header will not be illuminated. The video should be playing on the monitor. The portal should be alternating colors. You can take any packaged character like this, put it on the portal, and it should trigger this character's video. So that's good. And if you press any of these buttons, it should trigger a unique video. Now notice when I press a button, the other buttons turn off for about 3 seconds and then they turn back on. Once they turn back on, you can select it for the video. If any of this did not work, you can open the display using the provided Allen key, check the cable connections, make sure everything is connected properly, and try it again. Now every time you reseat a cable, make sure you turn off the power strip that's located inside and then you turn it back on. Once you confirmed that the display is functional, you will want to turn off the power strip, remove both USB cables, connect the USB stick that was provided to you, and turn the power strip on. The monitor will turn on. It will start to boot. You will see a loading screen, 2.2. It will start to update. So now it will reboot. And the most important thing is the version number to confirm. So successful update will mean a version number. It should be 2.4. This is one of your photo requirements. This is good, 2.4. So then what you will do is you will turn off the power strip. You will remove the USB and you will want to make sure that 2 gray goes into the back USB and the black goes into front. So you have to make sure that these are connected and then you will turn the back on. Verify that the version number is 2.4. Video should be playing. The portal should be alternating colors. Pick a character. Make sure it triggers the right video with sound. Press every button. Make sure it triggers the correct video. So you took a couple times. One of your photo requirements is to capture the serial number of this display. It is located directly underneath the display. Use the selfie mode on your camera to make sure that we can read the number on the serial number. At Target stores, one of the steps to ensure the display is fully functional is to double check the clock. To do so, press these 2 buttons and hold them for about 20 seconds. And it will trigger the clock menu. The videos will alternate. And you get to the clock setup menu. Double check to make sure that this time is the current time on your watch. Make sure that enabled is that the box is checked. And then you will want to save. To scroll through the menu, use the top and middle button. To select, press the bottom button. And then you can adjust the clock as you see fit. Make sure that PM and AM are correct. And once you confirm the current time, simply save it by pressing the bottom button and the whole system will restart. At Target, it is very important to have the time to be current. It will ensure that the display automatically turns off at a certain time and wakes up automatically at a certain time, simply because some stores have 24-hour power. After you perform the Skylanders software update, the next step will be to make sure the Skylanders section is full and organized. Make sure that you connected with the store associate to bring any additional product that they might have in the back to fill in any empty space. Make sure product is pulled forward and neatly organized. Then take your final photo and that photo will be shown to Activision and the retailer. Make sure that all of your photos are taken properly. See the instruction manual and the approval page for photo expectations. All of your photos are shared with Activision and the retailer. Your closing note is shared. So please be professional. Explain in details on the closing note if there's anything you wish to share with us and the retailer and Activision.